Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm the Timmeister and welcome back to Dunswell. In the last episode, I asked you guys to name the park that we're constructing near downtown, and you guys all gave really great suggestions, so thank you so much for that. But the suggestion that I'm going to choose is from Edward Meisner. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but I just felt like the name that you gave was better fitting for this park. I don't know, I just really like the name, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. So Edward gave the suggestion of Tidmore Forest. Well, I'm going to just slightly change that a little bit and call it Tidmore Park. All right, so just a slight change there. So let's go ahead, and rename that Tidmore Park. I actually really like this name. It's cool. So thank you so much for that suggestion, by the way, Edward, and be sure to give out any other suggestions or give out any other name suggestions as we progress into the series. So what I would like to do right now is start to detail the park a bit more. So right now we have all the main infrastructure down. We are a level 2 park, kind of on the way to a level 3. We should get there very shortly. And I think, let's check here. I think at level 3 we unlock a couple of other buildings. Okay, nope, never mind. So we'll need to get to level 3 and then 4 to unlock some new buildings. So in the meantime, I'm going to be just sprucing up the park with some detailing, adding a bunch of, props and stuff here and there. And I'm going to be building a little pond area that I was explaining in the last episode right here. So let's just briefly overview the park, make sure that everything is properly functioning. So I did put a camping site down over here. And then there's a tenting site as well, which, did I end up placing it down? Yes, I placed it down there. So I was just concerned about those two buildings. I think everything else I did place. However, did I even place a lookout tower? Number 2, the taller one. So I placed a shorter one over here. Maybe I didn't place one down. Yeah, maybe I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. Maybe not too far up the trail from the last tower. I'll place one down right here. So I want to make sure that I have every building placed down, multiple copies of a few buildings just to further the upgrading of our park. So the entertainment value of the park is way high, so that's good. All we need right now is visitors until we were to upgrade to level 3. To help with that, I'm actually just going to set the park to free. That should help drive visitors to the park. Let's just maybe check out our policies too real quick. Advertisement campaign. Let's see what this is about. So draws 20% more visitors, costs $200 a week. Let's do that. Main park has the main attraction in the city, make it more attractive to tourists. Wow, okay. If you have several parks with this policy active, they are equally attractive to visitors. Okay, let's not do that right now. Fine for fireworks. Will not organize fireworks. Okay. Fireworks show in the park every night. Fireworks are organized daily after the sunset instead of every week. Oh. Night tours. Even more fun. Okay, so that's just for amusement buildings and recycle garbage. What does this do? Decrease garbage accumulation by 20% for the nature reserve buildings. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead with the advertisement campaign for now. That is really going to boost up, the amount of visitors coming into the park. So anyway, I'm just going to leave the game running, and let's get into detailing. So what I'd like to start off first is our little pond area. And this is going to be quite simple. I've built a very similar pond in the 5 Builders 1 City series that Sardis was hosting. So I'm going to build something very similar here. I just like building ponds in these nature parks because there are a couple of buildings that we can place along the coastlines. And if you look clearly, there is not really any suitable locations to place down, some coastal buildings, except maybe over here, if we can make this a part of the park. But for now, I'm just going to build a little pond. And I find it just, it adds a dynamic layer to the park, It's just a little different, makes it look cool. Okay, so first what I want to do, actually there's not much to do over here to create the pond. Basically, I just have to raise this path to make sure that no water is going to start to flow downwards. And that's pretty much it, really. I am, however, going to smooth this terrain out here. And maybe raise these paths up just a little bit. Just, you know, just to make sure that we're not going to experience any flooding. There, something like that. And then let's go into our water capacity, bring that down 0.11. Is that too big? Yeah, a little bit, maybe like 0.5. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then lower this down to the desired height, which is probably around here. Let's just accelerate the simulation a little bit so this pond fills up, and I think this is going to be okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So this is great because this leaves us a little bit of free space over here to build in this flat location, which we can terraform as needed. But then, you know, we have this little flat area that we can maybe place down a coastal building. Maybe some little canoe rentals or something like that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then as far as detailing this area goes, I'm just going to go into my rock menu, and I'm going to place down a bunch of rocks everywhere. Now, to be fair, I'm not very experienced with placing down rocks in, like, a realistic fashion. I mean, we have a ton of options too. So I'm just going to go ahead and, like, randomly place rocks all over. Okay, so just as I was finishing placing rocks and trees, we finally reached level 4. A lot quicker than I thought, really. So we got 2 fishing cabins and 2 hunting cabins. So let's go ahead and place these down. Oh my god, we're already halfway to level 5. Woo! This is going to be a quick episode, guys. Okay, so let's go into our park here, and let's see what we have yet to unlock. And we're just missing one more building, which is the bouldering site. So I think we should get there pretty quick, actually, since we're halfway to level 5 already. So I'm just going to slow down the simulation, and let's place down... first of all, let's place down our fishing cabin number 1. So for this building, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to place it right along the main road right here. There, so people can go ahead and fish in this little pond. Actually, I'm going to bring it a little closer to the main path here. A little something like that. And then the next building we have is the second fishing cabin. But I think for this one, there's nothing really stopping me from putting it like over here. I mean, I guess I could make this part of the park. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I can place the other fishing pier over here. Let's do that. So I'm just going to extend the park up to like right here. And then let's go back into our park menu. Plop this down, and oh my god, it doesn't even need a road connection. What's that? But I think I'm gonna provide one anyway. And then what can happen here is maybe I can have like some more park-related items over here. Maybe like a little splash park or something. Or oh my god, we got a fire. Okay, so next up we have a couple of hunting cabins. Now, I don't understand why they put hunting cabins in a nature park, because in every nature park that I've visited anyways, hunting was strictly illegal. Like, you're screwed if you're caught hunting in a public area. In Canada, at least. I don't know, maybe it's different in other parts of the world, but anyway. We're just going to pretend that these aren't actually hunting cabins and that they are, you know, little rest cabins here and there. So I'm not going to place too many of them, honestly. Maybe just one right over here at the entrance of the park. And then how about another one over here at the main entrance of the park as well. There, so this is going to be like a welcome cabin or something. And then, of course, we have some signs and all sorts of little detailing items, little props and stuff. I don't want to go too heavy into that because, you know, this is totally subjective and we're not really going to see any of these tiny props from afar. But what I am going to do is maybe let's pretend that this is a canoe renting facility. So let's have a few canoes here out in the water. Maybe a couple of canoes just floating about in the pond. And then maybe an outhouse. Yeah. You know what? Actually, what would make this pond look a little better is... oh, I'm in the wrong menu here. I have to go here, and then in rocks. Maybe like a couple of small... Well, these aren't quite small boulders, but, you know, a couple of medium-sized boulders here and there. Oh, we can't place those ones on water. But, you know, just a couple of boulders here and there. Oh, I like that tree. I'm going to move this over. Oh, and these kind of deform the terrain, too. I want to be careful with those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying different things here. I feel like placing another small cabin right here. And let's check our park stats. Okay, so we still have quite a ways to go until 10,000. I'd like to get to 10,000 and complete the park this episode. So what I'm going to do is work on this area a little bit, but I'm going to accelerate the simulation, and then hopefully we'll get there by the end of this little construction here. All right, so the first thing I'd like to place down is this building right here, a botanical garden. Oh my god, it's bigger than I thought. Oh geez, we can't fit that there. That's not good. But we're gonna make it fit. Oh man, this is gonna screw up the bus line. Ooh, okay, well, I have no choice. I'm going to extend this road all the way over here. Curve it in like this, and then like that. And then I'll have a road come up like like so. And then let's fix the bus network. Let's simply add a station right here. Honestly, that's not really necessary, but I'm going to leave that there anyway. Then I feel like this is quite a tight turn for the buses, so I'm just going to create a simple square roundabout. And then hopefully the bus network is smart enough to determine how to use this. It appears not. Oh, shoot, that's why. Okay. There we are. That should work a little better. So I'm going to move this bus stop right over here. Boom. And that's perfect. So now for the botanical garden area. Let's see. Oh, it actually fits right here. Look at that. So we have a botanical garden now. We have a Japanese garden right over here, so I'm going to ignore that. A tropical garden would look kind of cool. Bouncy Castle Park. Honestly, I don't even know why this is in the game. That's kind of hilarious. We already have some tennis courts and all that. As far as leisure goes, you know what? A skate park would be kind of nice, honestly. It's more of like an urban kind of thing than a nature park related item, but nonetheless, I think it'd be a pretty cool thing to add. And what else as far as parks go? We have a lot placed down. I do want to place a riding stable at some point. But I think that's going to be it for this, guys. I don't know. What else should I place over here? I'll think about it off camera, and I'll end up coming back over here to check on what's up over here. So let's check our park real quick. Okay, so we have still quite a ways to go. What I'm going to do is just skip ahead, and then right when we reach 10,000, I'll place down the bouldering site, and then we'll end this episode. And then I'll figure out what I want to place down here. So guys, bear with me just a moment. I'll be right back. Boom! Here we go, guys. Bouldering site number 1. There's no number 2, so I don't know why they included that there. But let's put down our bouldering site. Now, where should we put it? I'm thinking we should probably put it in the mountains somewhere, you know, just because boulders are a little bit more commonly found in that area. So let's go all the way to the end here, almost. There we have it. A bouldering site. Kind of blends into the area, let's say. But anyways, that looks all right there. So guys, there we have it. The Tidmore Park, level 5. It's still free. I'm not gonna charge for people to come into this park. I don't think that's very ethical for a city park. So yeah, that pretty much concludes it as far as, like, you know, the park itself goes. All right, guys, so last but not least, I got to do something with this little part of the park here, and I got an idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the botanical gardens because I already have one over here. And I'm going to try to, like, not place too many copies of buildings all over. So I'm going to remove these buildings as well, and I'm going to keep this here. And I am going to remove this section of road. I am going to place it back down in just a second here. That is because I want to place down... Bear with me just a second here. I'm going to lay down another road, but I'm going to scooch it even more off to the side than what we previously had it. And then I want to place down, let's go see, where was this? I want to place down the Theater of Wonders. And you can probably guess right off the bat where the inspiration is coming from here. You know, we got the biggest bridge in the city, and then we have this Sydney Opera House looking building right here along the coast. So this is, of course, getting its inspiration from Sydney, Australia. Look how awesome this looks here, just on the end of the park. This fits perfectly well Not only does it fit perfectly well, we actually still have all of this room here to place all of the buildings that we had before, with the exception of the botanical gardens, but that's okay. So I'm just going to fix my roads here, and I'll have to figure out how to set up my bus turnaround station. There, so I'm going to place that down like that. And then what I could do for the bus is I'll just have a one-way coming out like this. Yeah, and then I'll have it just curve like this. And then just join up with the main road again. How about that? Super simple, super effective. Provides a decent turnaround for the bus. I can even provide a station like right here, right beside the opera house or whatever. What is this anyway? It's a theater, right? Theater of Wonders. So this is going to draw even more tourists into the park. So let's go into my bus network and let's fix this up here. So I'm just going to drag this station across the road. Yeah, something like that. That's fine. There we go. So now I forget. What did we have here? If I go into my parks, I think... see, Japanese garden. We have one right there. Tropical garden. I don't think we have one of these in the city yet. So I'm going to place this down. I guess a carousel ride wouldn't hurt. I kind of find that it's like a weird thing to have in the game, but it's okay. Bouncy castle as well. I suppose that's kind of in the same category. Why not? Let's have this, you know, little Coney Island kind of thing here. Oh yeah, that's right. We have a carousel park as well. Okay, so I'll move the Japanese garden. Oh, this actually fits right here, so this is perfect. And then it'll leave just enough room, I hope, for the carousel ride. Perfect. Look at that. A little. Oh shoot! I already had the carousel ride. Wait, what did I not have? Oh, is it just the bouncy castle and the carousel ride? Okay. Dog park. I think we already have one in the region. We already have tennis courts. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm gonna move this back to where it was over here. I'll leave this as it is. And then I'll make sure to connect the boardwalk up with the roads, just to provide another connection. And then I'll fill this in with concrete just so it works out a little better. I'm wondering if we can like maybe squeeze a fountain in here. I think there's a fountain park or something that we have yet to place down in our wonder menus. No, I guess not. We have a unicorn park. Nope, doesn't fit. No, that's fine. I'll just leave it as it is, actually. It looks kind of nice, you know, just an open field with a few trees. That looks good. All right, and last but not least, I'm just going to go ahead and place down some more seawalls to conclude this entire region and this episode. So I think if I extend this all the way out here... Oops. Should be all right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove this segment of road. I'm just going to rotate this building like this. Oh, that's blocking the view. Maybe just some bushes. There. There we have it, guys. What do you guys think? This looks really cool. I think I'll just manicure the area a bit. Maybe put down some smaller trees so it doesn't quite block the view as much. And then connect up a few paths. Oh man, that looks really cool. What do you guys think? This looks really cool. It's just like Sydney, Australia. Oh yeah, that completes the whole area. I'm happy with that. Alright guys, well, that is going to be it for this episode. So, stay tuned, because I'm going to present some cinematics of the park, just in case you didn't get a chance to see all the nooks and crannies, because, you know, I did work on this park pretty fast. You know, it wasn't a huge undertaking as I thought it may have been, but nonetheless, it's a really important location in the city. It takes up a fair amount of the city as well. You know, there's a huge amount of land that's in this park. What I really like about it, though, is all of these big trees. It really, like, nestles in the park. It makes it feel super warm and cozy. Really nice. Just like Stanley Park in Vancouver. But I've never been, so, you know, I can only judge based on, you know, Google Maps and different pictures and stuff that I've seen about the city. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. As to what's happening next episode, I'm not really sure, but I would like to spend some time over in Brightwood to maybe get the coastline all set up, to provide these fine folks with some better public transportation alternatives. And another thing, too, is every time I browse through my unique buildings, there's a ton of them that I would like to place down, you know, all around town. We're kind of running out of room right now, though, so we're going to have to get the 25 tiles mod to be able to get into more of those unique buildings. But anyways, that is for another day. So guys, I thank you so much for watching as usual. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and until the next episode, take care everyone. Oh yeah, and one thing that I just thought of, guys, and that I can't forget, look at the fire hazard that this area poses. I'm going to place a watchtower kind of smack dab in the middle of the park just to prevent forest fires. And that happens to be around here, I guess. Yeah, that covers pretty much the whole thing and then some. Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, there's a couple of red areas over there, but whatever. There's not going to be many people walking over there anyways in some of these areas. So, perfect. We're good to go. There shouldn't be any forest fires over here anymore. Or at least if there are some, they'll quickly be dealt with. So anyways, I just wanted to include that. Thanks for watching, guys.